106.7 WIZN, that's 38 Special. It's Caught Up in You. Heard Boston and Rock and Roll Band before that. I'm Joe Vega taking you through your Wednesday rock and ride home. And I'm joined now by Paul Harding from Martin Harding and Mazzotti. Paul, how you doing?
Hey, Joe. Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, but I need you to explain this new strange legal term. The state of Maine is going to be the first state in U.S. history to use ranked choice voting in the November general election. And my question is, what is ranked choice voting?
Yeah, so it's probably by saying what it's not is just as helpful. So we have what we call plurality voting, winner takes all, right? Mm-hmm. So whoever gets the most votes wins, and there could be 5 candidates, and that could be 32% of you could get 32%, the most votes, and you are a winner, even though the majority of the people wanted someone else. So in walks this thing called ranked choice voting. And what it says is that a candidate has to win at least 50% or more of the vote. And if he or she doesn't, well, this is how it happens. So you go to vote, and you say, I'd rather vote I want to vote for Joey Vega. I think Joey Vega, he's my first choice. Paul Harding's my second. Biden third, Trump fourth, however you do it. And therefore, you list those votes that way.
That may be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me, by the way, Paul.
Well, but it turns out that Joe Vega doesn't get 50% of the vote, right? So the people who went ahead and voted for the lowest vote getter, they then say, so my candidate didn't win. We're throwing out the lowest vote getter.
Wow.
But who was my second? My second was, well, in this case, it might be Joe Vega, it might be Paul Harding, and so what happens is they do that until a candidate gets 50% more of the vote, and now they win. And so it does. There's a few countries in the world that do this, and several elections within other countries that do this.
Right.
They think it's fair. I think it's confusing. It's confusing to talk about, but Maine's going to give it a rip.
Ranked choice voting. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. It sounds confusing to me. All right. Thank you very much. Paul Harding from Martin Harding and Mazzotti. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome. Talk soon, Joe.
Remember, you can call Paul or any of the fine lawyers at Martin Harding and Mazzotti at 1-800-LAW-1010 or go online to 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Mel Allen's taking over. He's got music from Journey, Jimi Hendrix, and Alice in Chains next.